Today I'm watching and breaking down the cinematic language of the Dahlia character trailer, the final note from Honkai Star Rail. Make sure to check out my entire Star Rail cinematic breakdown playlist. All right, let's do this. Lore Masters, get in here and let's figure it out.
Constance, my most ambitious child, my most exceptional child.
Ooh, I like the editing.
There is nothing more to teach you.
A nice flow here.
Found you.
Ooh, I like that. That was
Tears
nice.
won't hide your desire for revenge. For everything to go as planned, I need you to stay within my control.
The cold flames of deviation, the Dahlia. I love it. This is awesome. We've set up these kind of cosmic powers to be placed against each other. And I remembered this character in another video, sort of in a dance of death. And it was absolutely terrifying. So I'm so curious what's going to happen here. But I want to talk a little bit about this insane editing. Really, really nice stuff here. What I want to talk about is this seems to be some sort of funeral. We have the umbrellas and some sort of memorial, I assume, over here. There's one character who stands out, of course. It is our main character here, the subject of the shot, and she is wearing white as opposed to that black. It's a very sort of interesting detail, right? And then there's this awesome edit, the blooming flower. Again, when we talk about death, when we talk about a funeral, it is the opposite of blooming, right? It's the end of a life, and we have this sort of like accelerated, kind of weird burning, almost like forest blooming. Beautiful, beautiful crane shot down in here. Did not reveal the eyes yet of the character, which I love. And then when you see it, oh, she's crying. She's feeling the emotions. And then she drops the flower. The flower reverses, and then what's this? She's smiling. So it's like this idea of reversal, of inversion. She's wearing white at the funeral. She's smiling at the funeral. Very interesting stuff. So I don't know what's going to go on here, but I think there's going to be a subversion of expectations of some sort. Maybe even for this character. It's an amazing intro.
For everything to go as planned, I need you.
Unsettling smile.
To stay within my control.
And again, stay within control. She appears to be someone who does not do that.
At a funeral, silence is preferred. Oh, besides, I'm not used to you being so rough with me yet.
And the sort of ironic playfulness there. Clearly not threatened, right?
Ran out of tricks?
I like the music.
Being a good follower, I'm better as a lead.
Whoa. And this is bringing back the imagery. Yep, the imagery of that flower and the blue flame.
Don't miss the beat.
Oh, I like that. It's kind of this infinite space.
Relax, darling.
The candles.
Very good at taking the initiative.
What are these powers, man?
In memory stores.
Incredible editing.
Is the lead dancer.
I love it. It's just pure chaos. The music, the imagery is non-stop. It's like we're going through these corridors.
Then.
Like we're being swept away with her.
One more time with me. Back to the beginning again.
Wow.
Shall we? Let's.
Ooh,
Farewell.
I really like that. Is that the end?
My father.
My father. So we gotta unpack that. Let me see. I sometimes miss the end. There's sometimes a shot at the end that I get yelled at. Okay. Okay. That was awesome. Make sure to sub if you want to do more breakdowns together. Let's look at it. Let's unpack this. So right from about here, I didn't want to stop it again because it was just too good. Let's check it out. Let's break it down a little bit. We talked about control. We talked about this character kind of not adhering to control. And look at this. I love how the one hand is opposite. Like we talked about inversion of expectation, of control. And it's like these two cosmic beings. Like I said, the dance scene before with this character was very sort of indicative that their presence went beyond the physical body and went into this kind of scary infinite place. Here we're seeing that again, right? So I think it's really cool that they're building on that cinematic language that they established before. And again, this sort of playful, was like mocking that's happening in the whole video here just shows that she's not threatened in any capacity whatsoever in the cards.
I'll try to be more gentle.
Just tries to destroy her right there. I'll be gentle.
Ran out of tricks?
But yeah, this is where the blue flame appears, and we're going to get the inversion of control. This character seemed like they had control with the cards, but now the blue flame appears, that iconography from the beginning, and now we're going to see a complete switch. It's like, wait, what? I thought I destroyed her. Nope.
A good follower.
And it's just like vacant look in the eyes. It's actually quite terrifying, and they captured that really well.
Better as a lead.
And just sort of consuming it with that blue flame. Now this, I really like the imagery itself, me not knowing the full lore. Feel free to fill me in as always, guys. But what I love about it is it's evoking that naturalistic sense of the flower blooming and reverse blooming at the beginning. We have a portrait that's empty, burning, and we pass through it. We're getting a lot of imagery of us passing, being pulled into these different places. And it's just,
Watch yourself.
it's amazing to see. And then I love, it's like, okay, it's almost like Final Fantasy VII, you know what I'm talking about? Where Cloud goes through this like wormhole sort of thing, and then he appears with Sephiroth, and you're like, is this a physical place, or is this in his mind? What I love about this is, it's sort of the same idea. Is this a physical place or a visual representation of their power, of their purview, of their purpose in this world? I don't know, but it looks awesome, right? And that's the cool thing.
Relax, darling.
And I love the candles too. This reminded me of the guy from Genshin, the like Gravekeeper guy who came out recently, which is kind of cool. It's the same company, right?
I'm very good.
Yeah, and again, speaking of sort of Nomorian artwork, we have here this sort of cityscapes very evocative of Advent Children, just broken buildings floating in the ether. And I love it. This imagery of the kind of cracked open sky, cracked open reality, this has appeared before in these works. So I love to see it coming back. Again, I talk about this a lot with games like this, like Genshin, Hoyoverse stuff, even Wuthering Waves, Death Stranding, Clair Obscur, Final Fantasy. When we come to these cool sort of universes that are being built, it's really great to see them establish cinematic language and then sort of reference those words of that language that they've established, right? And look at that kind of visual references. And it's fantastic. I love some of these shots. Yes, let's break down the sort of movement of the shot here, because it's well done. So she goes ahead and kind of grips the building. Now, I love this. Let's go through it frame by frame, because it's a beautiful, beautiful camera move. She's gonna fall off, and we're rotating around as she falls off, and we catch her just on the leftmost third of the screen, and then she starts to fill it in a close-up. That was actually technically a cut right there, though it was hidden really well. And as she's falling, the hand is trying to grasp her. And right, what a great metaphor for control, right? Like the hand is trying to control her and trying to grasp her, and she's just like, she's just falling. And then she just falls into a door, like transforms into a door. It's so cool. And I think it's a really good representation of the sort of stalemate. This just blows a kiss. That's hilarious. Sort of stalemate that powers of this scale might face. You know, it's really cool. It's kind of like watching the Greek gods do battle or something. They're all incredibly powerful beyond our comprehension, and also immortal. So it's like they can't really die. How do they fight? And this was fun too. The idea of her being watched on all these monitors and being like kind of destroyed. It's almost like, which one's the real one?
Is the lead dancer.
Yeah, who is the lead dancer? And to see the dialogue reflect that was really cool. And I like how the dialogue is this sort of playfulness, this mocking. Like I said, I think it's really well done.
Not you, it seems.
That was so cool. It goes through the floor, but then to see her surfing on this, it's just a really fun, sort of creative way that she is, you know, she's controlling this, but she's still physically there. That was a great tracking shot too. And she does grasp her, and then she's smiling. Of course, it's again, they're like constantly playing with expectations and always in control, even though it looks like she's out of control. And I love the blue flame imagery converging into the flower petals again. So we're referencing that language, you know? And it's really cool because a lot of it is subtle, you know? A lot of it is really subtle. And then here, I assume it's like her big final attack or something. And then you see again, like the kind of really creepy look that she was having at the funeral, having a great time. It's like, what?
Dance one more time with me.
And then we actually got to rewind back here. And
To the beginning
let's say Mesa.
again.
I love this shot. This is so Wong Kar-wai. I almost guarantee they were evoking Wong Kar-wai with this shot.
Let's.
Farewell, my father.
My father. That's awesome. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. My favorite shot, as its tradition, I gotta choose it. You know, I'm gonna follow my heart here. That's my favorite shot. This Wong Kar-wai shot. It's beautiful. It plays with just revealing the eye right there, which I really like. It's reminiscent of a lot of his works. He's a fantastic director. And that's going to be my favorite. It's just perfectly composed. We have the rain falling, so it's this really cool sort of play with line and space. There's great bokeh. There's amazing framing, composition. Done. That's my favorite. What's yours? Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the rest of the playlist. And check out the live streams, too. We do stream on Twitch and YouTube, getting back into it. I got married recently, and we're getting back to the schedule. So thank you so much for being here. Talk to you guys soon. Also follow on Instagram. See you around.